that into birds. The same idea with the word breathe.
Can I try it right now with just a little bit with doing the thing that I just did?
With birds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that. Okay, so.
Oh, pretty birds, 'tis the birthday of spring.
Relax.
Oh, come and all, assemble in the dawn. Sing to the Lord, whose goodness brought you to the earth. Now sing, ye birds of the spring land of love. Now
Sing.
sing to the Lord, whose goodness brought you to the earth. Now sing, ye birds of the spring land of love.
Yeah. So sing.
Okay.
Last line.
Now sing, ye birds of the spring land of love.
How's that feel?
I think I could work on it more.
Well, it doesn't have to be perfect. Does it feel better? Does it feel easier?
Easier.
Does it feel like what do you think it would help in a performance if you sing more like that?
I feel like it would sound the way I kind of feel. Like, I feel like, okay, even if I'm, like, spazzing out during my performance, obviously I would be loose, but I would still, my voice would kind of still have that, like, I don't know, like, stiffish type feel. And not just letting go, like I'm holding on to something as I'm singing, if that makes sense.
Are you talking about if you do it this way or
If
the
I
old
do
way?
it the other way, the old way.
So your voice kind of gets stiff.
Yeah.
It's not able to do everything that you normally do. Is that what you're saying? Because you're nervous, you have all this energy. Is that, am I understanding
Or like,
correctly?
yeah, or like, yeah, it's I don't know.
But what about this way?
This way, I feel like it's just a lot easier and it just comes out more. Like, I feel like before I have to, like, push it out, but it just comes out when I do this.
So maybe this is a good way for you to channel your energy. A good place to put that energy down into the lower place.
Mm-hmm.
And to let the work happen down there. Maybe it focuses you a little more, do you think? Is that a good...
But I think, need to work on doing this for Oh Pretty Birds because I think it's easier to do this for I Could Have Danced than Oh Pretty Birds. So I think I really need to work on practice every day doing this.
Yeah. Which is why we switched to There's More Time to Breathe on the other song. And it's more of like a fun song. This one's a little more, it's super fun, but you have to think, I think, a little more when you sing the melodies and stuff. Okay.
It's really pretty.
It is super pretty. But classical
Yeah,
music, because it's not what we hear all the time, it takes our brains a little longer to learn it than something that's more modern, because we're used to the way the modern music flows better. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to kind of train ourselves to hear the classical a little bit more just because of where we are culturally. So. Okay, so I think I want you to do it one more time. You know, I've had you lay on the ground before and hiss and like try to put your stomach in and out? Remember when we did that? I think it was a long time ago at this point. Do you remember?
No.
Then just hiss out. Yeah, so just lay down and hiss. And I told you your hands should be the things that are moving, like right around your belly button.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, that's exactly what we just did standing up. Remember we talked about when you breathe, that's where you need to feel it? Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, stand up.
We should all sing
You
our
don't wanna
songs
stand up.
like this.
Fun! Everyone would be standing with their cameras. Okay, so that's the same thing. So no matter what song you're singing, that's how you should want to breathe, like with the hands down low. Do it in chorus this week. Yeah, in cantare, and practice. Okay? Okay, I want to hear the song one more time because Matt's not here yet, so we have time.
Oh, pretty birds, 'tis the birthday of spring.
Good.
Oh, come and go, assembling the grove. Sing to the Lord,
Focus on your hands.
whose goodness brought you to the earth. Now sing, ye birds of the spring and of love. Sing to the Lord, whose goodness brought you to the earth. Now sing,
Got it.
ye birds of the spring and of love. Now sing.
My bad. That's totally my fault. Start at sing to the Lord. Sing.
Sing to the Lord, whose goodness brought you to the earth. Now sing, ye birds of the spring and of love. Now sing, ye birds of the spring and of love. And now from all who choose a dainty bird, and by her song attempt her heart to woo. To that sweet bird, repeat it never ending, that springtime is the chosen time for love. To that sweet bird, repeat it never ending, that springtime is the chosen time for love. Springtime is the chosen time for love.
Forgot that lower thing, huh? That last phrase was just too slow. Good. What do you think? You even did good when I played the wrong notes, so good for you. Okay, so what are you going to focus on this week getting ready, based on today's lesson?
I'm gonna really focus on using my diaphragm and try really, really hard. First doing it with this, but then trying really, really hard to do it without, because it's gonna be very distracting if in the concert I'm going like this.
Yeah. It's true. Now remember, where is your diaphragm? We've talked about this before.
Below my belly button.
No, actually, your diaphragm is up here by your lungs. Remember?
Oh.
And what happens? I don't know. Maybe it's been a really long time since we talked about this. It's up against your lungs, and you can't really control it. Like everyone says, sing through your diaphragm, but you can't really do anything with it. It's subconscious. So what happens is it just pushes down, and when it comes down, it pulls and makes space for your lungs to fill up with air. So that your diaphragm, you use it every time you take a breath, because that's what helps the lungs go up and down and in and out and fill up with air.
Then why do we put it there?
Because basically you need to make those muscles where you need to be aware of them so that you release the muscle. So that if you're all tense, when the diaphragm comes down, it can't go down as far because you have all your like organs and stuff in the way. So if you're relaxed, what's actually happening is what you feel is the diaphragm when it comes down, because everything's relaxed, it pushes out all of the stuff that's in its way, so you can get a bigger and fuller breath. Make sense? And then, because it's all relaxed in there, when you come back in, you kind of use more of this area to control how fast and slow it falls in and out, right? So when you're feeling like you're singing down from here, what happens is it kind of lets things come back up and in gradually, and that kind of slowly pushes the air out instead of just all of it going out really quick. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's kind of the really fast version. Any questions? Okay, so you're going to focus on, tell me one more time.
Diaphragm.
Or let's say relaxed breathing instead.
Relaxed breathing.
Mm-hmm.
trying to use my diaphragm instead of using like throat and chest and stuff.
So you're using your breath instead of just making your voice do stuff. Letting your breath work for you.
Loosening up.
Loosen up. So we've got relaxed, loose breathing, focusing on using breathing for singing, having just a relaxed body. Oops, excuse my elbow. And then what else?
And interpreting the song.
Excellente.
And
coming up with what you're wearing, always extremely important. And?
Counting down the days till my birthday.
Oh my gosh, what's your birthday? I can't
A
remember.
week from today. The 10th.
Oh. Ah, the day before the recital. Nice. Very cool.
That's what I really wanted to do.
Awesome. Cool. Okie doke. That's it. Good job, kiddo.
I